Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create new Kit subscriber from Google Sheets automatically. So let's suppose I am running an event management company and I am receiving leads from various sources. I am adding all these leads in my Google Sheets, and now I want that whenever I add a new detail or the new lead in my Google Sheets, it should be automatically created as a subscriber in my Kit account. I completely want to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Sheets and Kit. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Google Sheets where I will add new details and this complete workflow here will get triggered. And then in my action application, I am going to take Kit where the subscriber will be created automatically as soon as this new detail will be added in my Google Sheets. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Kit subscriber from Google Sheets automatically. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Sheets and Kit with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as create new Kit subscriber from Google Sheets automatically, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this Google Sheets automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create Kit subscriber from Google Sheets automatically, which means whenever I will add new data in my Google Sheets or the new customer details, it will be created as a subscriber in my Kit account, which means whenever I will add new details in my Google Sheets, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So whenever I add a new detail in my Google Sheets and then action says do this, then a new subscriber is created in my Kit account. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Google Sheets, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new or updated spreadsheet row. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection, and to make this connection, let me take you to my Google Sheets. So this is my Google Sheets and this is my spreadsheet by the name customer registration details, and I have all these fields: first name, last name, email and phone. And now to make this connection, I have to first click on this extension, then I have to go to this add-ons, and then I have to click on this get add-ons. So here Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of me where I am going to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And it is showing installed over here because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process and then make sure that you refresh your Google Sheets after installing. So after installing this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, you have to again go to this extensions, and then you have to click on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and then you have to click on this initial setup. So this box will appear in front of me where I am provided to enter the webhook URL, and then I have to enter the trigger column. So this is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and from over here I am going to copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over in this field. Now I have to enter the trigger column. So it's written the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. This means the final data entry column or the trigger column or the last column over here in this spreadsheet is column D, and as soon as I add data in this column, the complete row data will be sent to the webhook URL or the Pabbly Connect. So over here I am going to write my trigger column is column D, and then I am going to click on this submit. Here setup configured successfully. Now let's go back to extensions, then click on this Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then make sure that you click on this send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data we add in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Now over here in this initial setup box, I also had the send test button option. So if I had any existing details in this spreadsheet and I want to send that detail to my Pabbly Connect, I should have clicked this send test. As of now I do not have any, so I clicked on this extensions, go to Pabbly Connect, and then I click on this send on event option. So now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and over here I can see waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to fill details in these fields in my Google Sheets, and as soon as I fill the detail in this column, which is column D, the complete row data will be sent to my Pabbly Connect. And if Pabbly Connect captures the data, this means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, it is successful. So now let's say my first name is so here I have added few details. The first name is latest, last name is user, email address is latest627@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number is this. Now as soon as I have added data in this column, the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect, and all these details will be captured in my Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and if I scroll down I can see I have instantly received the response with the name of this spreadsheet. Then the trigger column was column D, the first name was latest, last name was user, phone number was this, and the email address was latest627@pabblytudes.com. So we have started receiving the response in Pabbly Connect. This means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successful. And now whenever I will add details in my Google Sheets, Pabbly Connect will start receiving the response in this workflow. So now moving on to the next step. Whenever I add new detail in my Google Sheets, I want to create a new Kit subscriber. So now in my action application, I am going to take Kit. And then in my action event, I am going to take tag a subscriber. Now I have to click on this connect, and if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then to make this connection, I have to enter the API key, and then I have to enter the API secret. So I'm going to follow the help desk given below, and then I'm going to open my Kit account. So this is my Kit account dashboard, and on the right hand side top corner I can see this settings. So I will open this, and then if I scroll down at the bottom I can see this developer option. So I will open that, and then over here I am provided with the API key and the API secret. So I simply have to copy this, and then I am going to copy this API secret, and I simply have to click on this save. So Kit is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details to create a subscriber in Kit account. So the first one is tag ID, and in this drop down I can see all the tags that have been created. My tag is Google Sheets for events. Now I need to enter all these details. So I'm not going to fill these details manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. As you can see, I have received the response from my Google Sheets. So I'm going to click on this, and as soon as I click on this email field, I can see this Google Sheets, and when I click on this, I can see all the responses that I have received from there. So I need to enter the email address, which was latest627@pabblytudes.com. Then the first name was latest, and then the last name was user, and then the phone number was this one. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, the field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually typing the details. So after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see I have received a positive response with the subscription ID. Now I need to open my Kit account and check whether this subscriber has been created there or not. So here from my dashboard, I'll go on this grow option and then I'll click on the subscribers. And if I scroll down, I can see this latest has been created as a subscriber. The email address was latest627@pavlitudes.com and this was the phone number and it has been created under this tag Google Sheets for Events. Now on the right hand side, if I click on this Google Sheets for Events, I can see that this subscriber has been added here in this tag, in this particular tag. So now to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's open my Google Sheets and add some other details. So let's say my first name is. So here I have successfully added my details. First name is admin, last name as user, email address is admin@pavlitudes.com and then the phone number is this. Now this should be created as a subscriber in my Kit account. So let's open my Kit account and then let's refresh this page once. And over here I can see I have created this subscriber under the same tag. The email address is admin@pavlitudes.com. First name is admin, last name is user. Mobile number was this and it has been created under the same tag. So you can see we have instantly created, as soon as I've added details in my Google Sheets, the same subscriber was instantly created in my Kit account. So now to summarize, we took Google Sheets as our trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We entered the data in my Google Sheets and received the response in Pabbly Connect. After that, we moved to the next step where we took it as our action application. Then we selected a tag ID in which we want to create it as subscriber. We entered all these details with the help of mapping. Simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as the subscriber being created in my Kit account. So we have successfully created automation between Google Sheets and Kit with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pavly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.